फ्यूचर इंग्लिश रीडिंग में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम लोग ब्राविया इंग्लिश बुक का क्लास 6 लेसन नंबर 4 का लेसन है द डायमंड नेकलेस का पेज नंबर 33, 34 और 35 का रीड करेंगे। Matilda Loisel was one of those pretty, charming young ladies, born as if through an error of destiny into a family of clerks. She had no money, no hopes, no means of becoming known and getting married to a rich man. She allowed herself to marry a pretty clerk in the office of the Board of Education. She suffered for she felt she was born for all the fine. Beautiful things of life. पेज नंबर 33 का रीडिंग समाप्त हुआ। अब हम लोग पेज नंबर 34 का रीडिंग करेंगे। पेज नंबर 34। She suffered from the poverty of her apartment, the shabby walls, the warm chair, and the faded hangings. She had a rich friend, a schoolmate at the convent, whom she did not like to visit because it hurt so much when she returned to her own poor apartment. One evening, her husband returned looking excited. In his hand was a large envelope. "Here is something for you," he said. She quickly drew out a printed card. The Minister of Public Institution and Madam George Rampenial Ramponial request the honor of Monsieur and Madame Liegel's company Monday evening, January 18, at the minister's residence. Instead of being delighted as her husband had hoped, she threw invitation on the table, murmuring, "What do you suppose I want with that?" But my dear, I thought, यहाँ पर आर कटा हुआ है, थाउट है, it would make you happy. You never go out. This is grand occasion. She looked at him with an irritated eye and said, "What do you suppose I have to wear to such a formal party?" He had not thought of that and stammered, "Why not? The dress you wear when we go to the theater. It seems very pretty to me." He fell silent, upset. The light of his wife weeping. "Let us see, Matilda, how much would a suitable dress cost?" "Something simple." पेज नंबर 34 का रीडिंग समाप्त हुआ। आज अब हम लोग पेज नंबर 35 का रीडिंग करेंगे। I cannot tell exactly, but 400 francs out to cover it, she said. "Very well, I will give you 4 100 francs. The day of the ball approached, and Madame Loisel seemed sad and anxious. Her husband said to her, "What is the matter with you?" And she responded, "I am upset because I don't have a jewel to adorn myself with." Then her husband cried out, "How stupid we are! Go and ask your friend Madame Frostier to lend you her jewels." The next day she took herself to her friend's house and related her story of distress. Madame Frostier took out a large jewel case, opened it, and said, "Choose, my dear, among the jewels." She saw a superb necklace, set with diamonds. She asked in a hesitating voice, "Could you lend me this?" "Why, yes, certainly." The day of the ball arrived. Madame Loisel was a great success. She was the prettiest of all, elegant, gracious, smiling, and full of gaiety. All the men noticed her, asked her her name, and wished to waltz with her. इसी के साथ पेज नंबर 33, 34, 35 का रीडिंग समाप्त हुआ। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करें और दूसरे अन्य विद्यार्थी को भी इस चैनल के बारे में बताएं। हमारे चैनल पे आपको ब्राविया इंग्लिश बुक का क्लास 1 से लेके 6 तक के इंग्लिश के हर स्टोरी और पोएम का इंग्लिश रीडिंग का हिंदी में उच्चारण लिखा हुआ मिल जाएगा, जिसे पढ़कर आप आसानी से अंग्रेजी पढ़ना सीख सकते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।